My name is Bernice Rodriguez. I studied abroad in Madrid, Spain, and my majors are Spanish and Public Relations with a minor in psychology. I chose Madrid because of my major in Spanish and all the different classes I could take. They would just transfer really well with the school. Actually, Marist has not necessarily a campus, but a branch in Madrid City in Universidad Carlos III. So therefore, you actually get a Marist counselor with you there, and they take you through the entire process. So you're not just alone in a city in the middle of Europe. You actually have Marist staff there with you, and your classes transfer perfectly. So I actually lived with a host family, which was one of the best experiences of my life. Alicante City, at the beginning, I got there 2 months prior. But then I went back, to Madrid, and I was kind of scared to see my host family. And I was like, oh my God, how is it gonna be, going from living with family to a host family? I'm kind of nervous, I don't know these people, but I was so pleasantly surprised when I stayed with Juani, and she was really, truly amazing. I had a host brother as well. And they were all really great. She makes you food, she washed my clothes, imagine no laundry and not having to cook for yourself for 4 months is pretty great. She actually even came up to visit me a couple months ago, and she stayed with my family. So honestly, having a host family is probably the best thing. They can also tell you the do's and don'ts and what's good about where you're studying, and really, I'm so happy I got a host family. I think it made my trip better. So for Madrid City, actually the program provides you with passes where all your transportation, including buses and trains within the city, are covered. So pleasantly surprised. I could go pretty much anywhere in Madrid City, and it was all covered through my package. So that was a good, I think that the more you spend in one country and in one area, the best. Not necessarily just check things off your list. So when I went to Amsterdam, I was there for a week. When I went to London, I was there for a week. When I went to Morocco, I was there for a week. You get a better feel for the city. So my best experience was really just traveling. One of my favorite cities, I'm never gonna forget, was Santander, which is in the northern part of Spain. And we got these they kept on calling me Halle Berry. I guess they had never seen anyone that looked like me. And so we got all these free surfing lessons and all that cool stuff. I was with my big curly hair, so people started taking pictures of me. It was just such an awesome experience. It was really out of this world. There's not a lot that I wish I knew before I went, because I felt like I was very prepared because of Isabel. She was really great with answering all my questions. Then when you get there, you have a family. So I brought an extra towel, but I didn't need it because my host family had towels for me. So it's just that kind of thing. Bring your own jar of peanut butter if you want peanut butter, because they don't have any. And they do, but it's just not as good as ours. The program is very well covered. And then you have the support of Isabel, and you actually get trips to Barcelona, including your package. You get trips to Toledo, you get Sevilla, and you get Morocco. So you actually get to go to all these places within the program and stay in host families there. I did not want to leave Madrid. I was very upset when I did. Yes, I miss my family, so I wanted to see my father, I wanted to see my mom, my brother, but I was with family there as well. They became my family, and it's so kind of sad to say, but I was kind of crying when I left. Not by kind, I was crying a lot. My host brother, Oscar, was also crying. He became like my big brother, and my host mom as well. So honestly, I didn't really miss much. You actually take a test. One you speak and the other one you write, and they place you in the best classes for you, so you do not need to know Spanish a lot to go. You definitely do need to know a good base, but not as much as I think everyone thinks you need to know. And so my classes were honestly fairly easy. I think the only class that was a bit challenging was my theater class, which was about all the histories of theater in Spain, but honestly it was my favorite class. We had to read 5 books, but when I tell you I could not put the books down, it was about different plays. So, and learning how, honestly, not even just Spanish theater, but European theater evolved. It really was just a life-changing experience where I met so many different people. All of a sudden, I had all these Spanish friends, combined with my family there, combined with my American friends that I made there. Just going out every weekend was amazing. Visiting a different city in Spain, then going to a different country as well while I was there was amazing. I wouldn't change anything at all. Maybe I would change not staying there for longer, but I was there for like 8 months. So also their passion, everything is done by hand. Couscous they make by, like, everything. There's no big machinery that makes, you know, rugs even. Pottery I got to do with them. Really everything is done by hand. And that translated into Spain as well. There is a lot of things in Spain, all the little things that you put in your room, and even belts and all that good stuff. That was all sold in the markets every Sunday, and all done by hand. A really big culture shock for us here, where we go to Macy's and Lord & Taylor, basically buy everything we need. Can't really think of anything that went wrong right about now. Funny moments, every single day was a funny moment. There was a place that I kind of monopolized with my best friend Kelsey, and it was called Star Studios, and we would go there every weekend, and the owners knew we were going. It was this pub in the middle of Madrid city, and like there was like a barrel designated for me and Kelsey, and we just danced and stuff. If I could describe my experience in one word, it would be amazing. Just like awesome. It was just life-changing. There was not one word. I'm sorry, I can't do one word because there's so many awesome things.